Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg, and this is All About Candles. I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur. Let's get right into it, folks. I have a review for you today from Bath & Body Works. I love this candle. This is Midnight Cocktails. Ooh, I love me a midnight cocktail. Candle form and cocktail form. This is last year's packaging. And I do have this year's packaging here as well. I'm not sure which one I liked more. I think that this is a really nice, like, sort of textured marble wraparound, but I think that this one kind of suits the fragrance a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? I think it suits the fragrance just a bit more. However, after looking at them, they look like they are basically exactly the same. So I do think that my review of this candle should translate into the newer version. They also smell the same for strength and throw. We had thick, ropey wicks on this candle, and it performed really well for a candle that has thick, ropey wicks on it. I was really impressed, and I'm glad it came back out because I think this was the last one that I had. The scent notes on here are cedarwood, clove, and tobacco. I do think that they are missing a couple of things. I think that there is a little bit of a smoky note to this and a little bit of like an alcohol-y vibe that I would maybe say is like a brandy, like a little bit of like a sweet like liqueur or aperitif. I really like this one, and it really does invoke, like a smoke-filled jazz lounge, like, oh, I love it so much. It's a very like mid-range candle. There's a really nice woodsy note to it. The clove isn't like super overpowering, not like it is in like a pumpkin clove or, something like that. Yeah, very mid-range candle. I feel like that top is sort of like a brandy note or a liqueur note of some sort. And then the mid note is like a nice woodiness, a nice smooth woodiness. And on the base, you've got sort of like a bit of a smoky, tobacco, musky, maybe like a little hint of like a tonka or vanilla as well in there. Yeah, I think this candle's kind of sexy. I'm sexy and you know it. I really like this one. I like it a lot. Yeah, they smell almost exactly the same to me. Obviously, this one smells like it's been burned, but I'm hopeful that the new version is going to perform exactly the way that this one did, because this one performed beautifully. I let it go a little bit too long at the end there, and so that last burn, it got a little bit murky and the wick nickels got loose and started to drift, and so I had to call it a day, but we are like right at the bottom here. I couldn't quite let it extinguish itself, but that's because I didn't time it very well. I was enjoying it and it was doing okay, so I just kind of let it go off at the end of its life. But it performed really well from top to bottom, and strength and throw on this is like a 7.5, maybe an 8. I'd say a 7 to a 7.5 in a more open area. I had it in the bedroom for a while too, and it was like an 8 in there. I mean, I walked in there and it was like really, really nice, strong candle. And for me, this candle really did kind of set a mood. Like I think it's kind of marketed quite well. Midnight cocktails, like it really does sort of put you in that kind of like loungy, let's have a martini type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? This candle was a mood for me. Yeah, I really liked it. Obviously a repurchase and a recommendation for you as long as you're okay with like a tobacco note. I know a lot of people don't love that. I mean, it definitely doesn't smell like cigarettes, but there is like a tobacco and like a smokiness to it. And so I don't think that this is a candle for everybody, but it's definitely a candle for me. This is probably one of my favorite Bath & Body Works candles right now, and I'm excited to burn the new version too. Yeah, Midnight Cocktails. I just love this one, guys. I loved it. I've had really good luck this week with the candles. Yay! It's gonna be a very positive weekly wax wrap up at the end of the week, you guys. Did you enjoy my burning questions episode 1? I'm gonna have another, so you can email me your burning questions at allabootcandles@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram at allabootcandles. If you could like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment. That would mean the world to me. And until next time, my dear, beautiful midnight cocktail sipping friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, folks. Bye now.